No, that would be right. Desmona made top 8. What am I saying?
Top 8. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's guaranteed 7th at least.
Highest placing Steve at the event.
Yep, and then we had the Steves here. Onan was here, Yanni was here, so like there was definitely some top Steve representation. So Desmona really putting on for himself right now. 34 trying to put it on for himself here in the Arcadian. If he can get himself a W over Desmona, but sitting top 4 in one area and top 8 in the other has got to feel super good for your confidence and, well, for your resume.
Yeah, I mean, when I think of 34, I think of them as one of those players that just, not really one of those people that says, I've got something to prove. I need to show everybody how good, like, they're very confident in knowing that they're a good player. But I think that this is one of those matches where they do feel like they have something to prove because, again, this is same state, same region. You want to be able to say, hey, actually, I'm the #1 in Wisconsin. This is my throne.
Yeah. I also think that, everyone's always got something to prove against Steve. They're always, with the whole, like, is this character broken or not? And you get the W, like, well, not as broken as, is he broken or am I just better? Basically, is what they're always trying to say. But this is a very good start here for 34. Another character that we don't see too much of unless Shutone decided to play it because, I haven't seen too much Olimar coming in from DeBuzz lately.
And boy, man, first stock with those double purples. You'd think that we're watching Myron, but no, this is 34 right now. Big combo there from Desmona, but with no rage, not going to be able to take the stock. I feel like when I watch the 34 play, oh my goodness, hang on. I just have to give props to that red Pikmin. Actually, forget what I was going to say because he got torched and he was just like, I'm fine. I'm actually totally fine.
Ooh. I like that late breakout, though, just in case. It's like, if I break out this late, I'm Olimar. I'm going to make it back. But got the super late breakout. Also avoided, used the whistle just in case he did get hit. Was able to make it back. Both of them made it back, though. But I, genuinely like kind of putting Desmona in this, like, risk-reward area where if I get back too fast, you might get spiked.
Mm-hmm. But also using that the whistle mashing out, right? Making sure that that was the first thing that happened after coming out of the minecart so that even if the forward air connects, you won't get sent to the bottom blast zone. I will say it's interesting to see that most of the other Olimar players, right? You think of Shutone and DeBuzz mostly, right? They have secondaries and they opt to play them against Steve. But this is somebody who just plays the Olimar, and like you mentioned, right now it is working out beautifully. The damage output has been immutable, and honestly, 34 has been pretty offensive in terms of pressure. You think about Olimar as like a zoner, but the up-close scrapping game is extremely strong, and it has not given Desmona a lot of time to mine for resources.
It really feels like also that the purple Pikmin are a real bane to the minecart's existence right now, so that's taking out a huge part of the normal Steve gameplay. Oh,
that's it?
Oh, okay.
I believe too much of the purple Pikmin.
Genuinely same, though. I was like, you said it, and I was like, possibly. It is it, though.
Yeah.
It is. Okay, wow. What a game right there from 34. Desmona, man, not really able to get any of the like normal Steve shenanigans started. Yeah, I didn't even think about how the purples would interact with Cart. I mean, that's just a really good moving projectile hitbox. And yeah, it's working out for him.
Really, really helpful for them to always have a couple of them on deck. And honestly, when we saw 34 play, it looked like they were specifically farming for purple Pikmin, which is something that you'll see Myron do more than, Shutone and DeBuzz are pretty happy-go-lucky with whatever Pikmin they've got. But 34, and they just really want the Pikmin that they know are going to be effective. And you see just, all right, toss away the ones that I don't need, let Desmona demolish them, and then once I got that purple Pikmin, have them hold on for dear life.
Right. So, can Desmona, scooped. Can Desmona now find his way back into this game? Because yeah, 34 is playing phenomenal. Going out there, getting a little aggressive as well. Oh, no, that shouldn't have smashed. However, no, doesn't matter. He's like, I might have picked the wrong option the first time, but not the second. The back air is going to find the stock. 25%.
I mean, that is a really, really good start by 34. And again, it comes down to the offensive pressure. They have been, Olimar is not a very fast character, but 34, they really have found a way to stay up close to the Steve, and part of it is that Desmona has not been able to build up a ton of walls because we talked about it. Purple Pikmin are huge, but wayward air dodge, that's going to be a really big moment for Desmona to take advantage of with that early SD.
And that's, yeah, with the fact that Desmona had only given him 25% before this, now he's got the lead here. 34, man, not the way that you want to go ahead and give stock like that, but Desmona now trying to put some pressure on. Fighting right back immediately. You see that forward air get hit, met with another back air here from Desmona. Good F smash though. Hold that back.
And we'll see 34 trying to put some pressure on Desmona at the ledge, and this is one of the places where traditionally Olimar can be extremely good with the right Pikmin in hand, but another problem that they've been facing against Desmona is that Steve, with resources coming out of the corner, really does not care about you. I mean, like you mentioned, purple Pikmin are really, really big if you can just hit Steve out of the minecart, particularly his blocky head, right? But yeah, if you're not positioned for that, then you can have real trouble keeping him stuck there.
Okay, now 34 trying to put the pressure onto Desmona. Okay, but Desmona going to find his way right back into this stage. But I mean, just genuinely liking the way that 34 is, you know, kind of like rushing Desmona down. There's like no, you know, no respect, I guess I'd have to say, on the space that normally people try to respect Steve. They're like, okay, I see you, you know, mining. I do want to get over there, but I don't want to get punished. Doesn't matter, though. I'm just going to go ahead and keep fighting, says 34, and that's exactly what's netting them a lot of damage right now.
It's just 2 up smashes and an up air, 60%, and people thought this character fell off. Not for me. But Desmona right now definitely finding some more aggression, and I feel like that's what they really need to counteract 34, right? Okay, you want to come to me? Well, I've got frame data on frame data, and I got these disjoints. Gold Tools putting in a lot of work for Desmona, and they are specifically trying to use that too. He is finding a lot of effect with them, and now just a smash attack away from winning this game too.
Oh, speaking of a smash attack, there it was. Well, that is, well, I mean, that's just, it was somebody's smash attack. We didn't know whose smash attack it was, but this Desmona smash attack will come out. So now 1-1 in the situation, and yeah, I don't know if production is back there. We probably should switch those player cams. Desmona is the Steve here.
Yeah.
Can't. All right. Well, that's on them. They sat down on the wrong spots.
Sitting on the wrong side. Yeah. But no, 34 in the blue shirt.
Yeah. 34 blue shirt. Desmona, the Steve player, in the champion shirt. So
yeah. But anyways, game right now, I believe it is 1-1.
I think it's 1-1.
Yeah, I believe it's 1-1. 34, I mean, did have a really dominant game 1, but Desmona really flipped a lot of that onto its head. And again, we talk about that aggression that 34 was playing with. It seems like the counter for Desmona has absolutely been to hit back twice as aggressively.
All right. And so can 34, I mean, again, great gameplay coming from 34. They obviously have a good grasp on this this matchup. And with this lineup here in particular, I think this is the lineup that will get 34 the W against Desmona, as long as they can continue to keep a lot of purple Pikmin in play. It has thwarted carts. It has done big damage. It has great knockback, but so does Diamond. So
you can't say no to that. I mean, big damage. That was actually Iron, I just noticed, which is crazy that got the KO that early. But man, Olimar's light, dude.
Olimar is very light. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I mean, honestly, Steve, I mean, not the craziest weight either. I wouldn't call Steve light, but definitely not heavy.
No.
So.
I'm just shocked that Blue Pikmin got arms like that. He should have played Major League Baseball.
Absolutely. Straight yeet right there, 100-mile-per-hour fastball right there. So
gas down the middle.
Here we go.
Yeah, speaking of gas, big damage again by 34. And they're playing that shield game very judiciously too, right? Like when they're not being threatened by the minecart, they're happy to let Desmona try to jump in with an aerial and then immediately hit back. You were talking about the Pikmin lineups being really important, and out of shield that goes doubly so because you really want yellow Pikmin or purple Pikmin to try to get those out of shield up smashes.
He's moving. And going to make it back to the stage, but I'm saying Desmona cannot get any type of card shenanigans going. I think we've probably seen like 1 or 2 good cards out of like probably 17 that have been thrown out because it's rough. It's rough to get around. However, though, the anvil still working out for Desmona. It's going to put 34 in the dirt right there. Another even game between our competitors. 34, though, coming right back, firing back at Desmona as quick as possible.
A little bit too early on that whistle, though, does give Desmona the opportunity to get some more stage control, keep the Olimar in the corner, and no Pikmin available, which is just the worst position to be in as an Olimar, because people talk about like, oh, like Sopo, that's the worst character to get. No, it's Olimar without Pikmin. And it's not even close.
Absolutely. I mean, they tried to help Solimar out too. I think the F tilt got like a little buff. It's like, it doesn't matter. Come on, bro.
It can get the KO. It's also like frame 15 or something like that.
Yeah, very slow. Like it got buffed and nerfed at the same time.
He gives you like the Y iota and then.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. If
I thought we were getting out smash. Yeah.
I thought we were about to go NBA Street. Just the JU Ice. That's nice.
All right, but this is again anyone's game. Great recovery here from Desmona. 34. really has the one Pikmin that they need for the recovery or the W here, but might actually be an issue. Just lost that Pikmin. Good roll.
All of them.
It's scary.
Honestly, I was about to say 34 might even just try to stick with the one Pikmin because it's the blue, and with this amount of rage, the blue Pikmin could even get a KO off the throw, but purple Pikmin too valuable. There is no value right now, just the red Pikmin, which might help you avoid some of these flaming moves, but this should be the stock, and it is with that dash attack coming right off the platform. Desmona, a really, really good counter, absolutely negating a lot of this 34 game plan that was so effective in that game one. They're one away from moving on in the bracket.
I think what I like from Desmona the most right now is the fact that, yes, the minecart has been getting thwarted quite a bit, but Desmona is not afraid to continue to throw it out. Like, if it stops working, if someone may have a good counterplay against it, but eventually it's such a good option that when it does work, you know, it's going to net you a whole stock just like that. He covered two different options, too. He saw the first forward air and landed on the platform just in case he jumped out early, and then if he didn't, he just ran off the platform, did another forward air, and it worked out.
We finally get to see a stage change. It's Hollow Bastion here for Game 4, which kind of a scary thing to do against Steve since he's got two different pieces of resource that he can mine here. On the very ends of the platforms and in the very middle, you're mining stone. On that gold rim and on that top platform, you're mining iron. You're not getting anything right now, though, with the way that 34 starts off this game. It's 20 seconds and a stock.
Yeah, that was 34 said, I'm mining stocks right here. That's what I do. So immediately finds that down air. That's one of the bad things about Steve's recovery is that, like, I mean, it does have a hitbox, but not forever. And so, yeah, those later parts, it is very easy for you to susceptibly or to intercept it and spike it down. That's exactly what 34 did. Probably looking for another one. Oh, okay.
And I love the idea to try to go for a ledge trump there, but Desmona actually countered that, getting there a little bit quicker, and then getting the ledge trump himself, got the reversal off the ledge, but still playing down at a pretty major deficit. Red and purple, that is a pair of dangerous colors, and 34, I mean, turning on the Jets in this game 4.
Absolutely, man. What a way to get in to, letting you know that this is not going to be an easy W for you, Desmona. And I mean, 34 definitely turned on the Jets major. 91% right now. A stock is threatened and is going to be taken right there. The stock is threatened, taking good use of the down smash just in case tried to roll on, but did not roll on, so instead ends up getting hit by the backside of it. So.
Right, yeah, the timing mix-up right there is so huge. Desmona does get at least 1 foot on the floor, but needs to get another one right now because 34, that purple Pikmin, I mean, you could be looking at the stock getting taken in seconds.
And that purple Pikmin, I mean, now got 2. Scary for Desmona. 34, always willing to cycle out those Pikmin until they have the 2 that they want. Oh.
Big damage though, yeah, just a double dribble right there and trying to finish it off with a slam dunk, but nothing doing for 34. I love the ups, or man, just Desmona. I've seen Desmona do that so many times. The one block and then the up smash to make sure that you can't fall off if you're on that platform.
Yeah, and the safety too of like if you block it the whole thing, you're not going to get punished because the block disappeared and I'm now in the air. So cancels all of his own lag. Very smart usage of that setup. But back throw.
Offstage does have a purple Pikmin, which is the best one to have in an offstage scenario. I thought he was going to beast mode tank that, but no, Desmona turning things around. Diamond tools available with some gold as well. 34 really needs to close this out soon and does with the up smash. We go to yet another game 5 after 34 pushed to the brink there in that game 4, but I mean, again, with the hot start that they got off to, it seems like they are working with all the momentum.
Yeah, well, I like that where you see the unorthodox use of the Pikmin too. You know, normally you don't really get to see a purple Pikmin go for a smash KO. That's a grabber, and he's like, I have multiple uses. Here you go. Good stuff to the purple Pikmin, or to the blue Pikmin right there. I mean, and now good stuff to 34 as they find their way into Game 5, right back to Hollow Bastion.
I wasn't going to say anything just in case we had colorblind viewers that are like, yeah, what are you guys getting on TK for? Like, he's right.
I meant the blue one. I meant the blue one. Yeah.
It's all the same. It's all the same anyways. But yes, Game 5, and it's back to Hollow Bastion. Desmona, I mean, even after the way that Game 1 started, evidently they don't feel like it's the stage that he needs to change, right? 34 did get off to a hot start, but we did see it get a lot closer near the end.
Ooh. Hey. Can't make his way back to stage, trying to make his way back to stage safely, and oh wow, oh jeez,
Whoa.
Well, that was the actual stock. Double forward air bounce into. That was Streets Volume 1. That was Streets Volume 1 for sure.
Yeah, I can't believe it. You got like like a star dunk meter, right? That's like minus 1.2.
Yeah,
like.
Definitely game breaker them right there.
Yeah,
so.
the game breaker. That's right.
All right, so good stuff. I mean, good a little combination there from Desmona to see the double spike into the up smash, but the game's not going to get too far away from him, as you can see. 60% here. One to the side of Desmona from 34. 34 now putting up a great fight.
It's a good lineup of Pikmin too, right? You had the purple and the yellow, and the yellow is so key to the game plans, especially against a character like Steve, because that gives you an extended hitbox, and it's a little bit more active as well. And a couple of those purple Pikmin going away now. Missing the tech, though, foisted by your own setup. Desmona already pushed to the last stock by 34, who once again finding a lot of success with the aggression up smash to back here, just did 50.
Okay.
Man, so much damage built up on Desmona now. I mean, they are sitting on the brink with no resources available either, right? No iron, just a little bit of gold in the back. And they're forced to mine in the corner for the stone, not able to go into center stage on that gold area where you're mining a lot more iron, a lot more gold, and quicker to the diamond.
Look how oppressive the two purple Pikmin are being to Desmona, though. 34 continuously chasing down Desmona. Oh, sniped in the dome right here. Pikmin is on deck. Nice recovery, though.
That glide is so effective at creating mix-ups. Desmona able to hang on for just a little while longer, and if he can take the stock, he's got a chance, but 34 firing back. So much corner pressure near the end of that game, and they have expunged the last Steve from the bracket and their hat.
Yeah, that was that was a rough one for sure, because of the fact that, you know, you have to think about the way that Desmona wanted to play. We got to the stage where, as you said, you know, the mining can go crazy on that stage. No chance to mine when you're getting chased down by multiple purple Pikmin. Those purple Pikmin were handling business. They were all over the place. Every time Desmona tried to create a little space, 34 was right there to, you know, control all that space with two purple Pikmin.
And I mean, in most of these highlights, I bet we're going to see two purple Pikmin. Again, like, I thought that was going to be the stock. Like, jab reset, purple Pikmin at 40 with rage. I thought there was no chance you lived. And of course, Desmona couldn't make the recovery back anyways. But it's interesting to see the ways that Olimar's mix up their play styles based on the matchup, right? Because in some matchups, it seems like it's better to just kind of work with whatever Pikmin you've got. They'll all be some kind of effective. But against Steve, you had particular ones that had really specific roles they had to fill.
Yeah. And so, I mean, obviously, you know, big shout-outs to 34 for making that that W. This is Desmona, who was in the top 4 of the Arcadian and in the top 8 of the regular bracket. So, I mean, he's playing phenomenal. So that's a big victory here for 34. A little hometown or state pride as well on his side. But before we get into the losers finals part of things, we are going to take a small commercial break. So, guys, as we go ahead and finish out these highlights, do not worry. We will be right back with more Arcadian action here at Mainstage 2022. We will be right back.